Hi, it's T. Michelle Birdsong, Eve, mother of all living, daughter of the sun, with part 3 of Eve's take on the Mark Levin, Charlie Kirk interview. We are the multi-ethnic, multilingual country. I think we're the most multi-ethnic, multilingual country ever to exist in the history of the world. We have assimilated immigrants from every single country. America voluntarily takes in about half of the world's immigrants every single year. If America's so racist, why did the caravan go north for America instead of south for Venezuela? Said Charlie Kirk. To your point, Mark, there are people from all sorts of backgrounds that would give anything to be able to come into this country. That goes back to the American Trinity. In God we trust, not to be confused with the Christian Trinity, God the Father, the Son, Sons, and the Holy Ghost, the Daughter. The American Trinity refers to the three core American values of liberty, in God we trust, and e pluribus unum, out of many, one. Nearly every country on earth is defined by race or ethnicity, not America. There's a video I recommend from PragerU, the American Trinity, the three values that make America great. Americans were mostly Christians when it was founded. Let's be clear about that. Charlie says, you can't come here for free stuff and not to covet what other people have. Okay, but you can come for liberty. Exodus 20. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, the donkey, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. The whole world is your neighbor, said Jesus Christ, being as Saint Charan Singh. Bernie Sanders covets socialist countries, though he's a millionaire, a hypocrite. He used to rail against multimillionaires and billionaires until he became a millionaire. Now he rails against billionaires, not millionaires. Bernie wants equality of outcome. America provides equality of opportunity, but not equality of results. That robs you of your liberty and motivation. What's the point of striving if the game is already fixed? Life is a game of give and get, not get without giving. That would wreck the system of justice in creation. Galatians, I think that's 6-7, King James Version. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap. There is a spiritual law that is in place that affects everyone regardless if they follow Christ or not. In India, they call it karma. Would it be fair for Mother Teresa to reap poverty in her new life, her new incarnation? Of course not. She was better than most. She sacrificed her fun and partying to help the untouchables, the lepers. She was reborn into royalty, British royalty. Her current identity is Prince Louis, son of Princess Kate and Prince William. That's only fair. That's justice. Most of the American royalty, the members of the Holy Royal Family, were born into poverty so they could understand what the people who are living in the worst condition on earth are going through. The worst condition on earth being poverty. Because the time for many American blacks punishment because it's time for many American blacks' punishment to end, and it's up to the American rulers to figure out how, the Holy Royal family of rulers to figure out how to make that happen. Abraham Lincoln, now Tony Robbins. President Harry S. Truman, now sing Birdsong. Supreme Command of Allied Forces in World War II. Now RSSB head Guru Govinda Singh Dhillon. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., now Lou Ranziger. President John F. Kennedy, now Cal Castro. Robert Kennedy, now Steve Ducey, said, paid with their lives for helping the black people, the original Hebrews, the Jews of the Bible. They started from scratch in their new lives. I'm talking about this holy royal family. They don't remember their past lives like most people. Notable exception, the son of the sun, Govinda Singh Dhillon, and his sister, daughter of the sun, T. Michelle Birdsong, who grew up poor. She grew up poor as a second-class citizen under the rule of the laws of the Democratic Party, Jim Crow laws. T. Michelle has had, like the others in the Holy Royal family mentioned, has had to find out what it means to be human in America, what it means to be a poor nobody, what that feels like, and what it feels like to be at the top, daughter of the sun, Queen of the universe, wife of Jesus Christ, King of the universe, male and female heads of the Holy Royal family, of true humans, good gods, geniuses, and saints. What will be my reward if I die? Sang Ted Neely, Govinda Singh Dhillon, as star of Jesus Christ Superstar. His reward and the reward of the other members of the Holy Royal family who paid with their lives of free humans et al. The Holy Royal family of free humans et al. Is to rule the world. That is their reward. That's only fair. That's justice. Without laws that are enforced, there is chaos, hell, and the earth is meant to be heaven, the physical heaven. So we can't have social engineering, manipulation of outcomes. It must happen naturally. What you get eventually is what you deserve. Eventually is the event known as Judgment Day. The days prophesied by prophets such as Elijah, now Will Smith, and the prophet Ezekiel, now Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson, and like the prophet Isaiah, now classical music conductor Dr. Maestro Isaiah Allen Jackson. Watch the video. This is an amazing video. Judy Jacobs, Days of Elijah. Nobody like Jehovah. It's 8 minutes. It's on YouTube, Judy Jacobs' channel. His song Ministers. www.judyjacobs.com. She sings, These are the days of your servant Moses. Now Joel Osteen. Righteousness is being restored. Your servant David, now Pastor James David Manning of Harlem. Watch video. Gospel Black America Negro Spiritual. 50,000 voices sing, Oh Happy Day, a rigor. When Jesus, now Govinda Singh Dhillon, washed my sins away, it was a happy day. It's 9 minutes. With Andrea Thomas. It's at the Come and Have Breakfast channel. Jesus has washed his murderers' sins away with his blood, dying on the cross. All that's left is for them, the conspirators, Herod, King Herod's successor, Judas Iscariot, who was so remorseful he hanged himself. He, Stevie Wonder, was reborn as Adolf Hitler, who tried to get justice for Jesus' widow, Mary Magdalene, by killing as many of those who called themselves Jews as he possibly could. Then he killed his wife of 1 month, Eva Braun, now Melanie Spear. Then he shot himself in the head, killing himself again. only to be born blind. He hasn't, as of this writing, found out that those who said they were Jews that he killed were not. They were trying to get favorable treatment, passing themselves off as God's chosen people, who are, of course, the American black people. Those who pass themselves off as Jews who rule Israel, the Rothschilds, are members of the Salvatini and Frankist death cult, along with Saudi Arabia. Read about them in researcher David Icke's new tell-all book, Trigger. It is possible that those who call themselves Jews believe they are Jews, but they are not. But the leaders know who they are. I'm talking about the masses of Jews. The American-born black in America are the once colored Negro, are the chosen people. Once colored Negro Jesse Jackson, who lied and said Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. spoke his last words to him, also lied when he dubbed the American blacks African American. Stanford tested American blacks and found they had no African DNA left. They were mixed with all the other groups in the world. American blacks are indigenous to America. The video of the report of the video African Americans are an African has been removed from YouTube. Is it because of political correctness censorship? Probably. But the fact remains, the fact though hidden. The fact remains the fact, though hidden. The truth is still the truth. Black Americans, again, are indigenous to America. Indigenous definition, adjective, originating or occurring naturally in a particular place. Native, similar, native, aboriginal, local. So American blacks, like the American Indians, are native to America, are Native Americans. Okay, and that's the end of the three-part series, Eve's Take on Mark Levin, Charlie Kirk interviews. I hope you've learned a lot and have a proper perspective on America and slavery and all of that. All right, thank you.